Again, the internet, external scholars they understand Hadith like footnotes and Qur'an like short stories. But each story and each footnote has an entire volume of books written into it, and its timing, its events much deeper than what people understand. When it comes to eschatology and the understanding of the last days, they're mixing everything in as if it was like minutes apart. This'll happen, then this'll happen, then this'll happen. But you're talking about 1,000 years. The amount of time that in the time of Sayyidina Mahdi's arrival, and once he rules the earth, and the arrival of Sayyidina Isa, his days will be like 1,000, means like 1,000 years Sayyidina Isa will have a life on earth and become like a paradise. The timing of each of these events is completely different. Yajuj and Majuj is way after that. After the prophetic and the paradise reality of Sayyidina Isa will come a day of ignorance again, and that one who brought complete ignorance upon the earth and disbelief upon the earth. Then to rid the people of this disbelief, Allah will release the Yajuj and Majuj to eat everyone. And then the whole stories of how those are taken and they all Yajuj and Majuj will die. Some of them are big, some of them are tall, some of them are tiny, some have big ears, have small. It's a whole sort of group of characters that will fill the earth, eat and drink and be everywhere. But this isn't much later in this story, because some of these external scholars are talking about this happening now, but then saying that this is this group of people and this will open over here in this valley, in this mountain they will open now. But this nothing related to these days. These are the days of Sayyidina Mahdi and the Dajjal and Antichrist, the one whom they call the Messiah, and for one whom we've been told of great deceit. And these are the events to be occupied with. And the understanding of Yajuj and Majuj is from the race of people. If we want to just get a symbol of what is this Yajuj and Majuj type of people, is the Chinese people that eat and drink everything. It's a characteristic of Yajuj and Majuj, it's not the Yajuj and Majuj, it's not the Gog and Magog. It's just to symbolize, because people can't understand, oh what are you talking about? A people Allah will create, they will eat and drink everything. I say, yes, just watch your social media and you see they eat and drink everything and they think it's a delicacy. And they even fought in some of their wars, same style. When they fought in the Korean war, they basically gave them a fork and said, eat and drink whatever you want, we're not giving you food supplies and rations, and just go. And they literally went across the countryside and they ate and drank everything. So this was for understanding that this characteristic exists, but when Allah bring out the real ones, then that's something much more horrific, that will eat and drink and just decimate anywhere they move. And that's much after the kingdom of Sayyidina Isa being on earth, that when he makes earth like a paradise inshaAllah. And they said they don't know how many years that would be, but it would be a long time from the advent of Yajuj and Majuj and Gog and Magog inshaAllah. So one of the comments about somebody saying that this famous person is saying this and this about Qur'an and Magog and Gog and Magog, and again external people, no matter they sound like they're spiritual, but external scholars want to use Qur'an and politicize the verses and represent different teachings based on political groups and nations that exist right now. And again, it's more of a problem than a solution. And if a scholar is not teaching about the key to salvation in the last days, And we said that key is Muhammadan Rasulullah. Every other word is of rubbish and worthless. If you want to take historic figures of Gog and Magog, which are creatures that will be coming, and this is from Tafsir al-Jalalain, Surat al-Kahf that Mawlana Shaykh taught and taught everybody about, that these are figures, actual creatures, big, small, high, tiny, and they eat and devour everything. No offense to Chinese people, but for us to get a similar understanding of a people who can eat and devour everything, that would be a similar understanding. But they're actual figures that are coming.